a face of progress, exemplary when it comes to discipline, and a model in disaster preparedness. This is the city of Marikina. A highly urbanized city in Metro Manila, Marikina is home to more than 400,000 Filipinos and over 3,000 establishments and businesses. Above all, it is the home of Filipino-made shoes that have become known worldwide. But all these were put to a test in 2009 when a big tragedy brought massive flash floods in Metro Manila.
Grabe ang baha. Grabe, wala kang parang dagat siya. As in, parang dagat.
A calamity that no one expected. Even the city of Marikina, which already was a model for disaster preparedness, was stunned by the magnitude of the damage Typhoon Ondoy brought.
We were so devastated. We were caught unprepared. Nobody can really prepare for that situation. It is truly an act of nature that no preparation can really address.
Rescue 161, Marikina City's frontline during emergency situations, faced a huge challenge from Ondoy.
Ibinaba po talaga nitong lakas ng ulan, pagbuhos ng ulan at lakas ng baksak ng tubig galing po sa kabundukan, talagang hindi na po namin nakayanan.
Mrs. Rizalina, a resident of Provident Village that was the most affected area in Marikina, was shocked by that disaster.
Siguro yun din sa mga tao din na walang disiplina sa sa mga basura, ganun.
In response to the need to work together in the fastest way possible to meet the challenges brought by disasters, the ASEAN Agreement on Disaster Management and Emergency Response was adopted in 2005, an agreement that aims to prepare every member state for all calamities and strengthen the disaster response and cooperation among its member states.
At ang layunin nito ay magkaroon ng cooperation, coordination, technical assistance, and resource mobilization sa lahat ng aspeto ng disaster management sa pagitan ng mga ASEAN member states. Ang lahat na ito ay upang mabawasan ang disaster losses, kagaya ng buhay, kabuhayan, at social, economic, at environmental assets.
After the Ondoy tragedy, Marikina stepped up its preparedness for disasters.
The experience of Ondoy basically redefined the concept of first responder as far as the city is concerned.
To prepare for possible massive floodings due to the unpredictable rise of water level in Marikina River, Marikina upgraded its rescue equipment and always-on alert rescuers.
Sa ngayon po, ang Rescue 161 ay meron na po kaming 10 ambulansya, meron po kaming 5 boat, at nagdagdag pa po kami ng rescue truck na ito po ay maraming mga kagamitan.
Aside from monitoring the level of Marikina River, the Central Command Center of the city also monitors the weather situation.
Diyan na po namin makikita kung ito ay malakas na ulan, anong lugar ang posibleng tumataas po ba tubig o hindi siya tumataas, lalo na po ang ilog po namin.
The city has a public announcement system that notifies the resident for possible evacuation.
We have a siren that will automatically sound off the water level. 16 meters, voluntarily ay magsisimula na silang lumikas sapagkat identified na rin natin yung mga areas na tumataas ang tubig at gaano kataas sa ganitong level.
But Marikina City does not only prepare for the hazards of flash floods, but also for the possible magnitude 7.2 earthquake, or what the geologists call as the Big One. A major fault called the West Valley Fault runs through Marikina.
Yung mga lugar na direktang nasa fault line, Marikina o West Valley Fault Line, ay niligyan ng marka na. Meron na rin silang yung mga evacuation plan, meron silang mga simulation, may mga drill na ginawa.
Among the city's preparations is the designation of a field hospital for immediate medical response to earthquake victims.
Na meron po kaming isang karsadang malaki na nasa tapat po ng City Health Office ng lungsod na Marikina. Yan pong karsada na yan ay isasarado sa oras na matapos lumindol. Opo. At ito po ay pwedeng pagdalan ng mga pasyente.
The important component of disaster preparedness of Marikina City is the effort to educate its people.
Nakita namin, dapat pala pati ang mga barangay ay nakahanda. May mga gamit, may mga trained personnel, may mga volunteers.
Ang isang pamilya ay uma-attend ng pagsasanay na patawag ng mga barangay o ng local. Itinuturo namin sa kanila step by step kung paano ang gagawin nyo.
Aside from the disaster preparedness, the ASEAN also prioritizes how to deliver immediate assistance to affected member states. Thus, the birth of ASEAN Humanitarian Assistance, or the AHAS Center, in 2011 based on agreements signed by the ASEAN foreign ministers.
Ito ang nag-operationalize ng regional coordination mechanisms para sa emergency preparedness and response. Kung may isa ko na sa Pilipinas, maaari tayong humingi ng tulong sa AHA Center.
The cooperation among the ASEAN member states was proven when the Philippines was struck by the Super Typhoon Yolanda or Haiyan. According to the Department of Foreign Affairs Assistant Secretary Charles Jose,
tulad ng mga tents, nagbigay sila ng food, nagbigay sila ng emergency equipment like generators, gayon din communication support at transportation tulad ng mga rescue boats and trucks.
the Philippines is also quick to extend a helping hand to its fellow ASEAN member states that are also disaster-stricken.
Noong May 2008, in the wake of the devastation wrought by Cyclone Nargis that killed thousands in Myanmar's Irrawaddy Delta, the Philippines made a $50,000 cash donation, and we also made a commitment to send a 30-man medical team, bringing with them medicines and relief goods, plus the use of a C-130 transport aircraft. The total value of the Philippines' contribution to the relief effort amounted to $350,000.
More than the scars that the Typhoon Ondoy left on the city of Marikina are the lessons that were learned, which now serve as guides for the safe and secure community life.
Kumbaga wala na ho yung trauma. Kumbaga natapos na yung trauma. Ang na lang ho, pag may mga kalamidad na ganun, dapat paghandaan talaga.